Alright, so quite a bit has happened, like, ever since my last Pizza Hut video. Last time I talked quite a bit about, like, what I do there, my experience, excuse me, my experience there so far, and talking about certain, coworkers. um, but I wanted to make a part two because, oh my god, has have things changed significantly since then. All right, so after that video, I'd say a good month or half, maybe, like after the making of that video, the current manager that is working there is, we're gonna call him Jack. Jack is actually, like, he's like no other. He's like the dream manager. He's cool, he's very laid back. He is actually the one who's rendering me, like, wanting to work more there, even stay past my scheduled time. Because when Derek was there, I absolutely dreaded working because of him. Like, I sincerely, with a passion, did not like him at all. Jack is the complete opposite. He's good at his job. He's funny. One of the funniest and this is really saying something too. From my experience personally, he's one of the funniest white guys I have ever met. And that's not an exaggeration. Like, I actually mean that. He is hilarious. Like, he's not one to make jokes a lot. It's just his personality, more of like certain responses he makes, and just overall vibe. Like, he's just a really upbeat, positive, and funny guy. Very optimistic too. So yeah, he's been working there for a while. Worked there, like, even when Derek was working there, but, well, long story short, Jack actually fired him. So because Derek was an assistant manager, and Jack is, an actual GM. So yeah, he was able to fire him because of, well, Derek was doing some stuff that would naturally be frowned upon. So ever since Jack fired Derek, things have been looking great. In fact, we were understaffed when Derek was there because, well, first of all, he didn't know how to properly manage, and he wasn't even like he wasn't likable. He wasn't likable at the least. So people would actually either transfer or just straight up quit because of him. And I was really tempted to do that myself. Like, I really did not like working there because of him. But, Jack fired him, and things have been looking great. In fact, there are times where we're overstaffed now. We got, like, literally, like, 3 new drivers, more or less. We got new, just inside workers, just working on the cut table, make table, prepping dough, all that good stuff. And it's just, it's great. It's looking amazing. And I'm actually able to socialize more because Derek wouldn't really let anybody talk, like, at all. Like, you try to have, like, a 5-second conversation with somebody, Derek would be like, "You're too busy talking and not working." Like, fuck up, man. Anyway, so, Jack doesn't mind. As long as we are doing our work and we're talking he doesn't care. It's fine. He talks a lot too. Like a lot of the things that Jack does is something that Derek would have a problem with when it comes to other people. You know, too much talking or too much, having a good time. I guess you could say you just didn't like when people had a great time. I'm fully convinced that's what it was. But yeah, I'm over here continuously ranting about how much I dislike Derek. I apologize, but let's get to the juice of things. Jack, he like me and him. I feel like we've gotten pretty close. Like when it comes to coworker, me and him are fairly close. I think so, at least. There have been times where me and him would even have personal conversations. He talked to me about his childhood, and a little bit of other things that I didn't ask for, but I didn't complain either. So, and I did so as well. I just complied more or less, and you know, I'd say it's a pretty decent relationship between he and I as coworkers. And I even want to make it a point to stay in contact with him eventually when he either when he leaves or when I leave, because he actually plans on not staying in a Pizza Hut. Like he wants to move up, you know. He doesn't want to stay as a GM, because even as a GM, you still don't get paid that much if you're working at a fast food place. At least not as much as you need to, you know. But yeah, me and him are cool, and also I forgot to mention this, or I think I was gonna mention this, but I started talking about something else. Because other people started to, get hired and working at that specific Pizza Hut, he has introduced me to this girl named Claire, who is amazing. She is just really cool. Like the vibe she gives when she's there is cool. Like it's just a very positive and upbeat vibe, and it's very much appreciated. Not only by me, but by everybody else. Like she's loved in the workplace. Like everybody loves her. But not only her though. There's also this other girl, which I guess we're gonna call yeah, we'll go with Sakana. Now, Sakana, she's a different story. A different story as in I actually take interest in her. She's a really nice person. She just different from everybody else. She's also a bit shy here and there, but she knows how to strike a conversation with people at the same time. Like she's not completely quiet all the time, which is good. I appreciate that. But yeah, something about her is like it attracts me. And she's also, physically appealing as well. But she tends to get pretty open when it comes to personal stuff. Specifically, like I didn't see her do this with anybody else yet, but she does. Like she talks about her, like just drama and like family stuff. Whenever she's not feeling the best, to kind of like get it out, and she usually relies on me to tell. So, like to tell too. So, I can see that there's some trust there, and that's really nice. I appreciate that. But yeah, I have a slight liking to her. but I don't really know if it's gonna go anywhere. Like, cause first of all, she has strict parents, so so even if something were to be done or said, I don't think we'd be able to get that far. But yeah. So for now, I'm just taking things slow, and and yeah, I'm also gonna go to her birthday party, or not party, but I'm just gonna go to her birthday, which is coming up pretty soon. I won't say when specifically, but it's coming up soon, and I look forward to it. Sounds fun. But yeah, I've met a lot of people. I've made new relationships, and I'm just a lot more happier. So it's a way better environment there. Even for the customers. The customers are not just going there just to get food anymore. Like, because Jack is there, and he's a pretty social guy, I will say. Well, for the most part. Not all the time, but for the most part. He even talks to the customers, and it's an all-out good vibe. Like, they have a laugh or two, strike up a small conversation here and there before they leave with their food. That way the customers leave with a smile on their face. So, yeah, everything is just better. I'm happy there. I'm sure everybody else is happy there, and yeah. I'm probably not going to quit that job or transfer or go to any other job for a long time. But yeah. I guess, yeah, that's all I really have to say so far. I'm sure there's probably other stuff I could say, but I can't really think of it right now. Things are just way better than they were before. Yeah. I guess yeah, that's it for the story time. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video.
Peace.